What's up, guys? So I'm just making this quick video to talk a little bit about Fedor Emelianenko. As you guys might know, he fought on Saturday against Antonio Silva. Unfortunately, he lost via doctor stoppage because of his swollen eye. And right after the fight, he announced that he might be retiring from the sport. A lot of people were disappointed. A lot of fans, weren't happy about that. So, he released a statement on what's it called on Tuesday, and I quote, "I rush to declare my retirement. I will fight more." End quote. And then he made another statement saying, quote, "Possibly I will return to the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix. I haven't analyzed why I lost. I need to recover first." End quote. So it's official. Fedor Emelianenko will come back. They're saying that most likely he will be facing the loser of Alistair Overeem and Fabricio Werdum. I hope it's Fabricio Werdum. I think Fedor Emelianenko will be great for that fight, and he might be able to avenge his first loss. But I'm not sure. I'm after seeing Fedor and his last two fights, I think Fedor, I think his losses have been mentally. I think he doesn't have the edge anymore, and he's always said that for him MMA was just a job, to provide for himself and his family, and that he really didn't care, if he was the best. He just wanted to put good fights and try to win, but he didn't really want to be the best and be ranked number one or nothing like that. And I think he has mad skills to do that, but I think Fedor has to want it and has to believe he can. When I heard on Saturday that he announced that he wanted to retire, that's when I knew. I'm like, okay, this guy is just looking for an excuse, to just leave the sport, because he weighs 200 and I think 30 pounds, right? He's a very small heavyweight. If he wanted to compete in MMA and be the best he could be, he could drop to light heavyweight, even middleweight, and dominate the division. So when I heard that he wanted to retire, I'm like, I don't know. I think Fedor is the best MMA fighter out there. I know he's lost 2 times, but I think he has, mad skills, like I said. But he has to want it. He has to believe in it. And I think he has to really analyze his losses and learn from them. He has to train with bigger people. Heavier guys. He said that he was going to train with Shane Carwin, but unfortunately, it never happened. He should train with people like that and try to, evolve. You have to evolve in the sport of MMA. And the fighters are getting bigger. They're getting more agile. So he has to practice on all that. Like I said, I think Fedor Emelianenko has the potential of being the best fighter in MMA, but he's just got to want it. He's gonna be hungry and have the eye of the tiger and have the edge to do it. I believe in him. I still believe he's the best MMA fighter out there. For his record and stuff like that, he's just amazing. He's very humble. He's a good person. But somebody should let him know, man. You know what? You have so much potential, man. Don't just fucking, so much potential, so much talent. Don't fuck it up and not want it no more. So we'll see what happens. Another thing I was gonna talk about was of Dana White. Dana White, I have lost all the respect that I had for Dana White. On Saturday after his fight, I knew he was gonna say something on Twitter, so I went to his Twitter page, and the first thing he put was a smiley face, and I'm like, oh, this guy. So after that, he started arguing with a lot of Fedor fans, saying that that all Fedor fans are fucking jokes. They don't know. They're not real fight fans. They don't know what. They don't know nothing about fighting, and that Fedor's a joke. That everybody should stop riding his dick, and that everybody should get his nuts off their mouth. I mean, Dana White is a piece of fucking shit, dude. I mean, the way he talked to the fans and stuff like that, man, it was wrong. I mean, Dana White has always bashed anybody that is not in the company, or that turns their back on an offer. He did it to Kimbo Slice. He said that Kimbo Slice was a thug, that he would never be in the UFC, and look at him. The Ultimate Fighter was popular because of Kimbo Slice. Hendo. Dan Henderson, when he left the UFC to Strikeforce, he said, "Well, Dan Henderson would never be in the company again, and he should retire. He's gonna retire in Strikeforce." I mean, Dana White has always contradicted himself. He's always, said something and then went the other way. He's a fucking scumbag promoter that's gonna do anything to protect his fucking money. He's gonna bash anybody that he doesn't like competition. I mean, he's a piece of shit, man. I mean, Dana White. I mean, I love the UFC. I always love the UFC. They're great fighters. They put on great shows. But UFC, Dana White as a fucking boss, as a fucking human being, man, he's a piece of shit. And his fighters have said it. BJ Penn has said it. John Fitch, Kenny Florian, even Anderson Silva. They've said that Dana White's kind of an asshole sometimes. And I don't doubt it, man. I don't know. Dana White's a piece of shit. If you guys don't know, you just go check his fucking Twitter page. I mean, he bashed a lot of people. He was insulting them ridiculously. I don't know, man. It was wrong what he did, man. He said that Fedor is always a joke, that he hasn't fought nobody since 2004, and that he's never done nothing for the sport. I mean, the man has a fucking impeccable record, dude. How can you even say that? So I don't know. That guy should go fucking fuck himself. That fucking fat, bald, fucking shoe jeans. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, man. But he's an asshole, dude. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. About Dana White, about Fedor Emelianenko, about the Strikeforce Grand Prix. What do you think is gonna win? And what do you think about Fedor, man? You think he's gonna climb back at top? He's gonna be the best that he could be, that I know he could be. And Dana White talking his smack. Let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Take it easy. Later, man.